Good day to my optimistic viewers and followers. Today we are going to be looking at a pertinent topic in education that has eaten deep into the fabrics of the Nigerian educational system. The title of this topic is Beyond the Dumping Ground. That is, rescuing the soul of the Nigerian education. I will start this with a practical scenario. I call this the story of the assembly. A teacher once reported, I stood before my students recently and asked a simple question: who wants to be a teacher? The silence was deafening. One student even told me, AI will do your job. This isn't just a lack of interest, it is a symptom of a dying system. Let's periscope into the thesis. There is no doubt that education has become a dumping ground for those who couldn't get into other courses. If we don't change who enters the classroom, we lose the future of the nation. The question now is why the foundation is cracking. I call this the triple crisis. Point number one, the policy of low standards. This could be seen in what I will tag the cut-off mark crisis. By making education the course with the lowest entry requirement, policy makers are signaling that teaching requires the least intelligence. Point number two, the accidental teacher. These teachers are either born or made. In tandem with the Nigerian reality, the born teachers are those with the heart but from other fields, while the made teachers are those forced into the profession by jam or the cankerworm called unemployment. Point number three, the economic insult. The teacher's reward is in heaven's mantra is now used as a consolation to ridicule the teaching profession. Poverty cannot inspire passion. When motivation is miserable, the talent pool shrinks. The next question addresses what we are seeing now, that is, the effects. Effect number one, the product gap. Students who cannot teach themselves are being asked to impart knowledge to others. This creates a cycle of mediocrity. Effect number two, students' apathy. When students see their teachers struggling financially or lacking passion, they lose respect for the profession and for learning itself. Effect number three, the AI illusion. Student thinks technology replaces our teachers because they haven't experienced the transformative power of a passionate mentor, only the information delivery of a bored one. We now look at the solutions, rescuing the soul of education. Point number one, the government, or better still, policy makers, should invert the pyramid by making education cut-off marks among the highest and offer full scholarships to attract brightest minds. A pyramid looks like this. Teaching is supposed to be at the top. The top of the pyramid contracts while the bottom expands. The contraction of the top of the pyramid implies competitiveness of the teaching profession. Point number two, institutions must prioritize aptitudes over grades. Universities and colleges of education must interview for passion and communication skills, not just accept leftover candidates. Point number three, teachers currently teaching must embrace the upscale mandate. If you are an accidental teacher, you owe the teaching profession the future to professionalize. Use technology like smartboards and video, etc., to make your value undeniable. Point number four, the society should dignify the teaching profession. We must, I repeat, we must stop referring to teaching as a last resort job in our homes and media. Above all is a call to action. First is a warning. If we continue to treat education as a dumping ground, we should not be surprised when our economy and leadership become trash in 20 years. Second is an appeal. I am calling on national stakeholders in education to rethink teacher recruitment. And I leave you with the final quote. I quote, a nation can never rise above the quality of its teachers, I unquote. Sure to see something and say something to rescue the soul of Nigerian education. Your teacher coach, presenting a shout out from IBISM and Common Classroom. Thank you and bye for now. See you.